Hey, Eric Lake, what is up? Yeah, I saw your commercial. That's pretty awesome. Nice work. I like it. Nish, Smoky Bear. Eric Lake's in the house. Fiber Splice. What is up? Lay's in the house. Josh Allen in the house. Stefan, what is up? Yeah, smash the subscribe button. Almost to 3,000. Pretty awesome. Levi, what is up? Let's go. 2,400 today, Eric? Let's go. That's awesome. Congrats. Hey, Rhonda. What is up? Levi, any tips to trading globeex? Yeah, don't do it. No, full honestly, Levi. I don't think I've seen you in the chat much, but yeah, I trade globeex for. I trade mostly New York myself. I trade globeex for the stream, to hang out and the party, and yeah, it's tough. I still look for my normal setups with the inside bars and haramis and outside bars. I take those setups, but I think the win percentage is very low. Yeah, absolutely. It is DGen hour. For sure. Well, it's getting to be the fall season. I was freezing this morning and now I'm hot. Corey, what's up? Am I early? What time is it? I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I'm a little early. Sometimes I get on around 5:30. I thought maybe I was like an hour off or something. Lay was the second inside bar that played well today. Made me 1,275, and I was done for the day. Let's go, Lay. Yeah, nice one. So did you take this one or this one? Did you take the long? Let me ask you a question. Did you take the long or the short play? All right, the first inside bar today. The short. Okay, yeah. The short. This short right here took almost exactly 20 points. I happened to be in short. I kind of jumped the gun a bit, full transparency. If I would have placed a bracket just under and went for my normal 20 point, I don't know if I would have got it. It was really close. I mean, it went almost exactly by the tick on the NQ and then reversed. But it was good. I'm counting it as a win, but What is up, Corey? Level 2. Kernal, what's all going on? Yeah, Rhonda. I had a kind of a mixed day too myself. Yeah, very mixed. I did well on the trade days. My funded futures, I didn't do so well. I got these funding ticks accounts. I got 2 of these, up to 1,000 each, and take profit trader accounts. I got this one. This one's almost passed. Just need like 40 bucks or so, and then this one right here is passed. I just gotta flip that account. So I gotta try to make like 40 bucks on that one. And this one I hit 4,500 on this 150k. Take prop TPT. What else was I trading? Oh, in Tradeify. I think I was mixed on those. I had some of my funded accounts were green on Tradeify, and some of them were red. So it was very mixed. Haresh, these are the first accounts I've ever bought. So from what I've been hearing from the chat, from our own subscribers, is that they've been getting payouts with them. So that's what I'm going off from. I have not gotten any payouts with them myself. So, but yeah, it's 50 bucks for funding ticks if you want to give it a shot. All in cost, it's $1,000 max payout on the funding ticks, 50k. When you use code PINE. So you guys can use code PINE with the funding ticks. And I am giving them a shot right now. I'm going to try to pass these accounts. And do it. Do I know if Tradeify will put you on a live account after the 3rd payout? They can. I don't think it's automatic though. Let's go, Kernal. 3 payouts on the same account. Excellent trading, man. Excellent. Congratulations. Bruce Lee's in the house. J-Val. Amit. Yeah, let's give it up for Kernal. 3 payouts on the same account. That is not easy. Yeah, design. Yep, trade day. Code PINE. It's PINE with a capital P. Should work. Do you need to reach out to them? I think they would reach out to you if you were gonna go live. They would reach out to you. I was kind of looking up to see if I was looking up the path to live with the Tradeify. About 5 minutes before the market opens, guys. It says Tradeify reserves the right to move you to live at any time. Traders will also be automatically moved to live to a live funded account upon reaching $80,000 in total user payouts. I'm not seeing anything after 3 times, but yeah, not really sure, man. But let us know if you do go live or find out. Romeo, what is up? Do you do the 1K max for funding ticks? Yeah, I'm doing the 1K max right now. Yep. Yeah, it's like $50. Great deal, all in cost. I mean, I'm sure, Kunal, you use code PINE for Tradeify to get those 3 payouts on the same account because it's the luckiest code on the prop streets. Eagle Eyes, what is up? Corey Nichols, I was up 1,200 on my eval. Woke up with a trade open. Oh no, down 1,100. Oh no, Corey. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, Coach Fred. So supposedly, we have one of our subscribers, has gone live with Bulenox, which is something I didn't think I'd ever hear. Yeah, Eric, you should. I mean, you should start your own YouTube for the Forex. I think that would be great. I will subscribe. You seem to be pretty good on camera. I'll give you a shout out right now while we're waiting. Let's see. Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, check out Eric Lake. Doing a commercial for Ola Prime or Hala Prime or something like that.
Hi guys, Eric Lake here, and I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Hi guys, Eric Lake here, and I just wanted to say hi to everybody and just give you a quick update that I have found a new home, Ola Prime, and they are wonderful. I won a 25K life funded account, and I have a few other accounts that I've purchased. I'm actually looking at purchasing now a 25K futures account, or hopefully I can win one. If not, I'm going to hopefully get a payout here soon, and I'll purchase immediately a direct funded 25K futures account to also trade futures. I have been traded Forex and futures for over 6 years, and I absolutely love the platform, the people, the community. It's amazing. It's my newest home. So guys, you guys looking for a new home, or if you're on the fence, join us. Join and say hi when you do. I want to help everyone I can. Hopefully I can help you guys grow, and hopefully we can all grow together and just be one big happy family. But the Ola Prime is amazing. Join us. Say hi when you do. Bye-bye.
Nice work, Eric. Pretty awesome. Anyways, there's a question here. How do you approach in my fund future core counts? Can withdraw 700 times 5, but the drawdown goes to 100. Yeah, so J Hundo, yeah, so it's, you can actually withdraw 800, so it's 20%, so you can withdraw 1,000 and then they'll give you 800, but the drawdown does go to 50,100. So the way I look at the core accounts, guys, is that they're kind of like the earn, I don't want to say earn and burn them, but they're not the ones that you really want to build up real high. They're the ones that you just want to take the money and kind of run in a way. Market's open, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Now the pro accounts, which actually just went on sale today, I think they're 35% off if you use code PINE. Those are the ones that you really want to build up when it comes to my funded futures. If you want to like really get uncapped payouts, possibly like get into a live account or anything like that. But yeah, it's like I said, Jay Hundo, I don't want to say earn and burn them because they don't really like that either. But if they're the ones that kind of just pay the bills. Like if I take $1,000 payout on one and I blow it in the next day because the drawdown is really tight, then I'm kind of like, all right, so be it, you know. But yeah, that's kind of the way I look at it. Not financial advice, by the way. Oh, nice, Dabba Deep. Capitalize. Channel, capitalize. Started a channel. Nice job, guys. Oh, Corey, 100% close your trade. Who was it with, Corey? Take profit. But the count's okay. You didn't blow it or anything, right? Yeah, Coach Singh. Supposedly trade day and take profit have been have been advertising that they will end their 40% off, guys. So get those codes in, get the 40% off, no activation fee. We're kind of getting used to that. Take profit trader and trade day, no activation fee, 40% off. That is, when it comes to those two props, that is a really good deal. We generally don't even see that. We don't see that very often. So hey, Sports Don, what is up? What is happening? $8.31, yeah. Trade day is done at $8.31. I suspect take profit trader could be done at the same time. Take profit trader and trade day are very much competitors. Just like Apex and Bulanox are very much competitors. My Funded Futures and Tradeify are very much competitors. They kind of like go after each other. So when one has a deal, the other one puts out a deal, and so on. Peter, what is up? Apex needs that 90% off. I agree. I want to load up, Eric. I have a plan to. I keep saying it. I have a plan to load up and copy trade a bunch of accounts with TradeSyncer, but I just don't have enough accounts to justify it right now. Kind of been focusing on the take profit traders and the trade days, the daily payout accounts, things like that. William, how many contracts should you use? Max drawdown is 2. I guess it just depends on your strategy and whether or not it's William, whether or not it's intraday trailing drawdown or not. You know, it depends on your strategy. The best thing to do really is once you're funded is to size down. Now I tend to trade minis, but you might actually see me slow down a bit because I have been struggling a bit with the props. I have been earning and burning and kind of doing the hamster wheel thing. So you might actually see me slow down a bit until I can get some confidence back. Yeah, I'd dive it deep. I haven't looked into them yet, but I'm going to fund it next. What's going on, Nate? Not sure I saw your comment. What is up, Nate? Nate's in the house. One Stop's in the house. Yeah, so that's the way I've got my biggest payouts, Eric, was copy trading multiple accounts with micros. What I want to do is actually take a batch of accounts and trade them with the first inside bar and then just copy trade them. And that's what I want to do. Yeah, Dabba Deep, it is a grind. Starting a YouTube channel is a grind. Prepare to grind it out. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Once you start getting traction and you get a fan base and you get people in the chat, it's a lot of fun, but it is a grind. Omnius, what is up? Tyler's in the house. Mr. Moose Knuckle is in the house. What is going on? You know, Tyler, it was very mixed. I have mixed emotions today. I kind of, like, half of my funded accounts were green, half are red. most of my I did blow up a few evals trying to full port. Some of the bigger ones, the more important ones, were green, like the trade days, the more expensive ones. The take profit traders, those are all green. I'm working on 150Ks now. Those are all green. It's just kind of a mixed day. Yeah, it was nasty. Towards the end of the day, this was just nasty. But yeah, I agree with you. It was tough. The first inside bar paid 20 points. That's what I ended up taking. Yeah, I got 25K. I got a 25K right here, take profit, that I have passed. And I just need to flip it. Actually, I'm going to flip that right now. Let's flip this bad boy. This is a flip, guys. Maybe. Okay, I just flipped that account. Fred loves that when I flip and doesn't lose, and I don't lose any money. That's his favorite. Oops. So right there, I just flipped that account. So that's a trading day right there. Trade of 8 lagging a bit, Roberto. Good noted. Never tried a 25K, yeah, Alan? Yeah, believe it or not, my largest payout ever was with my top 2 largest payouts ever, single payouts, were with 25K accounts. Right around 18,000 with one batch and 10,000 on another batch. And there were 25Ks. One was with Take Profit Trader, 25K, and the other one was Fast Track Trading. No, well, yeah, the Take Profit Trader one I full ported. I did three minis during last April. I believe it was April, when we were having like 200 or 300 point candles. And then, but no, Fast Track Trading I copy traded with micros and grinded it for like 10, 12 days or something like that. Let's go, Team Massive. Trading on Till, what's going on? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Sovereignty in the house. Eric C, you're down 900. That's all right, man. I'm just glad you walked away red without blowing up the account. This is the thing that I am not doing. So you're gonna see me get very systematic. Carla with as time might increase your win rate. Yeah, Tyler, for sure. It's the first inside bar, guys. I know I had some questions about it the other day. It hits over 70%, almost 78% with a 20-point take profit. Stop needs to go where it needs to stop. So sometimes the R&R is a little bit more difficult, a little larger than take profit. A 1-to-1 is around 60 something, 60, I can't quite remember, 63, 64%. That was back tested. Of course, markets change, things change, but yeah. But yeah, I do have like some time-based stuff too, Tyler. 945 candles, the old Tom Hugard style. 945, things like that. But the thing is, I'm just not sticking with it. I'm taking that setup and then I'm trading more. I keep trading more discretionary, and it's not good. Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, J-Val, school run trade. 9:45 candle on YM. Let's see. I think this trade debate's in Central Time. All right, this would be the school run trade today, guys. Right here, 9:45. Very simple. Same thing as the first inside bar. Take the break, just place a stop or a sell, 2 ticks below. Stop goes above. Play it how you want to play it. I generally look for 100, over 100 points with the YM. 100, 120 points. No problem today. That's a 9:45 school run candle. Do I do anything with the outside bar? I do. Yeah, I do trade it sometimes. Yeah, I'll trade it just like the inside bar. I'll look for the breaks. Sometimes it works really well. Today it worked really well. If you look at these light pink candles, could almost get a 1-to-1 off that. Could get a 1-to-1 off this possibly. Let's look. Look at that. Almost by the tick off that. Yeah, you can look for 1-to-1s. I made a video on it. Actually, eScalp. If you guys want to check it out, it's actually it's clickbait. It's called 100% win rate. Obviously, that was a joke. I'll link it in the chat. That's the outside bar strategy, guys. Actually, I'm gonna change the title. Now that it's been out for a while. Outside bar strategy. Worked really good. That coconut water has pulp in it. Always catches me off guard when it has pulp. Bahaba. That's right. Tyler, you're not wrong. Yeah, so a little bit early in the stream, I was talking about that. I'm like, you guys gonna see me size down possibly when it comes to funded accounts and do more copy trading. So copy trade them. So I'm not with Trade Syncer, and then possibly as soon as I can load up some funded accounts, and that way I'm not trading so much because I think I'm just falling into bad habits again, trading too much. Hitchman, what's up? Real quick, I don't hedge with options. I don't, Hitchman, so I don't really know. I usually just I'm usually trading SPX, and it's kind of separately, even though it's related to futures, but yeah. So I've actually never done that, but I know people that do. All right, getting a little push up here. Possibly get up into this gap, 533s, 520s. Or if we get up over to 520s, we get up into the 530s possibly. Work on filling that gap. But boy, we really pushed down. And repaired the opening drive, basically. And actually is I was a little bit surprised. I think if we continue, I mean, we have this giant candle from Friday, obviously. That open and drive candle. It'll be interesting. I don't know if the market's going to wait for NVIDIA news. We have NVIDIA news coming out on Wednesday night. That's going to be a fun night, guys. Smash the like button, guys, if you guys are just tuning in. Says I have 23 people watching. I think that's a lie. I hope. Eagle Eyes. Oh, you blew up 5 evals today? Oh, sorry to hear that. At least they're 168. Oh, thanks. Cool. Yeah, it says I have 23 on Streamlabs. I was like, huh. I'm like, I did something to piss someone off. Cool. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. Yeah, it sucks, Eagle Eyes, for sure. Here's the good thing is, and now doesn't really mean much, but you know, the nice thing about Buellanox accounts is that they're not that expensive. That is a good thing. You start blowing up like 150k pro accounts or something in my funny futures, it starts to really add up. Because even on sale right now, I think they're $300 or something. 150Ks. Yeah, Eagle Eyes, I don't know if you're using Project X, but here's something that's been saving me, and now is the Buellanox accounts looked really good today, guys, again. So I'm getting those accounts up again. Waiting on this payout on this one. This one should be paid out. But this right here, this PDLL. So set a personal daily loss limit. This has been key. Setting these every day. So I like to set mine for 700. Liquidate. And block. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. I do that every time. Liquidate and block. I don't want to stop myself out from a profit target. Personal daily loss limit. Liquidate and block. Save and then lock it. That is the key. Right here. Lock it. So now, no matter what, I can't lose more than $700 on that account tomorrow or today. And I do that for everyone. And this is why I've gotten like 8 payouts with Buellanox in the last like 2 months. You'd think I'd be able to do this with Top Step too, but for some reason I can't seem to do it. But that just saves me from me. Alright, 513s here, 514s. I'm gonna wait for the first inside bar. I'll take it. Oh, Eagle Eyes. Yes. So yeah, set your own personal daily loss limit. For me, it's $700 because I trade minis. If you're a micro trader and say you normally make like, I don't know, let's just say you make $300 a day on average, you know, set your daily loss limit for $300, $400, knowing that like maybe the next day you'll make that $300 and like nothing even happened, you know, something like that. Is Top Step good? Yes. Nothing wrong with Top Step. Any prop firm that pays out, it's good in my book. You gamble like a good degen, Corey. I love it. Yeah, fighting futures. Yeah, if you have that's not a bad idea. You know, I've been pretty good about doing that. You know, once I hit a good profit, I'll lock myself out. But yeah, I agree, J-Val. So Top Step, last payout I got with Stenix was Top Step is it paid out really fast, but I was on the new dashboard and on Project X. Now we just had another subscriber that was waiting like 4 days or something like that, 5 days with Top Step, but they were on the older dashboard and they were trading Trade-Evate. So there might be more delays with that, but with under the Project X and the new Top Step dashboard, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I got paid out and it was, I don't know, I feel like it was less than 24 hours. The Fibonacci from New York open wick to the New York high aligns pretty well. Nice, Top Dog. You're a fib trader, huh? Yeah, it seemed very fibby today. Seems very fibby. Harish, dabbling with Traderify and Take Profit Trader. Don't want Apex. Just another good. So do you like? So I like My Funded Futures, Harish, or Trade Day. Trade Day, get daily payouts like Take Profit Trader. The only thing is you have to trade for the evals for 7 days. But yeah. But yeah, if you don't like Apex, I really like My Funded Futures. I mean, I got 2 payouts with them last week, and they're instant. So, but yeah, currently right now on the core accounts, My Funded Futures, they are $33% off 100K and 150K accounts. So I believe that's the scale and the pro accounts, the only ones that have the 100K and the 150Ks. So I know Terry Trades 100 just picked up a 150K pro, and I believe it was around $300. So. Use code PINE if you want to give My Funded Futures a shot. Yeah, the outside bar break. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Get up into that gap, right? About a 20-point stop. Yeah, Ethan. Yeah. Yeah, they're also having a social media giveaway, guys. I'm not sure how it works, but it's you got to go to My Funded Futures / So guys might as well enter into that too. My mfu.com/billion to enter. They're gonna give away 20,000 accounts. So if you guys listening, I get nothing for that, but I want you guys to be able to get in and at least maybe get a free account. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. So when you guys enter that free giveaway, it's going to give you a code for 33% off. Disregard that code. Use code PIME. The address, MFU. I'll put it in the chat. I don't know if it'll work, but... But I'll get you the same same discount. But yeah, I guess they're gonna enter or do the drawing September 1st. So they're gonna give away 20,000 accounts. So hope you guys win some. Be awesome. You long off the inside candle? Nice, Sherry. Good luck. Ooh. TradeAway just glitched. Mike Roach, what's up? Mike Roach. Mike Roach. 185 people. Yeah, smash the like, people. Let's go. What are you doing? To enter, My Funded Futures is doing a giveaway on September 1st. They're going to give away 20,000 50K core accounts. So, enter to win. Yeah, Sports Dawn. And to get subscribers, right? I'm the Pine Tree Trevor LeConte. Yeah. That's right. I think I just won a scale account from one of their giveaways. Just, hey, let's go, Gabriel. That'd be awesome. Yeah, Nate, I was looking at this outside bar here, the very first one, possibly. But yeah, I know what you're saying. This one was almost an outside bar for a trigger long. Put it in a Harami here. Wednesday night should be crazy. Looking at earnings. Yeah, Wednesday night after close, so I might actually hop on early after close Wednesday, and then we'll just ride it out. We'll do an extended stream, maybe. Maybe I'll have 3,000 subs by then. If I get 3,000 subs by then, we'll do a really nice giveaway. We'll give away multiple giveaways. Well, we got a whopping 20-point range so far tonight. Nothing too exciting yet. I'm expecting sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not. I mean, right now it's not great. Definitely not great. People are nervous about NVIDIA earnings? Possibly, yeah. I kind of expect the NASDAQ to put in some inside days, to be honest. Leading up to NVIDIA, but we never know. Been on workers' comp for 4 months, nerves in the back. Oh man, Brandon, ouch. Yeah, right. Mike, yeah. You too addicted to trading? Yeah, man. William, I battle with that sometimes too. That compulsion, right? That compulsive gambler. That's something that we all need to control and work on. So I hear you. Call my grandma to tell her to subscribe. Let's go, Cap. Yes, tell your friends. Get on all your alt accounts. Subscribe. We're only about... Where are we at on them? $2,945. Christian, thank you so much for the sub. Well, yeah, almost to 3,000. Almost to that next milestone. Coming back to the VWAP here, bouncing. No good setups for me yet. I book a red day today, negative 5,000. Yeah, ouch. Well, that might be good for you though. I think you're making a joke, but yeah, no, that actually, but you're not wrong, Mike. You're actually making a good point. It is good to book a loss and walk away, especially on a funded account. It's a very good thing. No, serious? Yeah. Ouch. But maybe your winning days are like $10,000-$15,000, so you know, $5,000 is not too bad. But every time I trade slow markets, I ask myself, why am I... Yeah, the funny thing is, William, is that especially on funded accounts, when I start getting in the hole, when I'm trading globeex, and then when it's getting later and later at night, and I'm like, man, I gotta go to bed, and I'm still trading, and then it affects your sleep too. Like, you don't sleep well, or at least I don't. Oh, okay, you're trading 50K accounts. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Gold at 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I've actually looked at gold before, around those times, like 8-9 p.m. Eastern time, looking for systematic trades like inside bars or something. Something I could just kind of set and forget. Every time I trade gold, I get burned though. But yeah, we were right back to the VWAP, guys. Market is very slow tonight. Extra sleep like blue balls. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Brandon. Exactly. Let's take a look at just for curiosity. Let's take a look at some other markets here. Crude's flat. Gold is pushing down. Gold's trying to push down. We'll take a look at this Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin. Bitcoin right there. Bitcoin 110,555. Crazy. Anybody invested in Bitcoin? Like really invested? Or do they not want to say? Let's take a look at the daily here. I am not. I have no crypto. I don't understand it. Of course. I've never tried to learn it. And obviously I regret it. I just remember back when I sold one of my houses, I had, you know, I had a little bit of coin, a little money in the bank, some liquid cash, and Bitcoin was around 30,000 bucks. I'm like, maybe I just buy one. Maybe I'll just buy one Bitcoin. And I got scared and I just didn't. Alright, right back down to the VWAP here. Market's very slow, guys. I'm sitting on my hands right now until I see some movement. Kato, what is up? Yeah, the VIX. Yeah, so that's something that I was actually looking at last night. This is the VIX. Yeah, the VIX at $14.79. We get a pop in the VIX and could see a market sell-off. I've been kind of saying that for a while, where the seasonality with the fall season and things like that, and once the big dudes come back to play, that we're not going to just keep pushing all-time highs over and over and over again. So we're starting to see a little bit of the rollover, but overall, if you look at the daily structure, I mean, we're just super bullish for now. But yeah, it is a good tool to have, to watch the VIX. Right now, a 4-month loss. I have 4-month-old girl, so I know about the Blues Brothers rip. Yeah, I have no children, Brandon, so. Wow, William. That's funny. ETH, yeah, that was another one too, right? Yeah, $300. You're thinking. Have I noticed gold goes down, markets go up? Well, Eric, so a few months ago it was really correlated that way, but lately it's kind of been doing that a bit, but yeah, generally that's kind of what happens. You have Pepe and XRP? My friend has Pepe too. She calls it PP. It's not a joke. Actually calls it that. You should have children. It's the best and worst thing that can happen to you. I have little brothers and sisters. They're actually really young. My father has young children, believe it or not. So like I'm like the cool older brother. They're like 10 now, but hey, thanks for the sub, Mo. Appreciate it. Do I trade crypto? I do not. I don't trade crypto. Or I don't know if you're asking me, but I don't trade crypto at all. Moose Knuckles, I don't have any accounts to give away. Tyler. Terry trades 100 likes Tilray to the moon. Not investment advice. What is up, Celebrity Terry Trades 100? Yeah, Tyler, as soon as we get to 3,000 subs, which will be this week, we're going to do a massive giveaway. For we'll do one for members. Guys, if you haven't joined my membership, we're going to do a special giveaway for that. We'll definitely do a giveaway for everyone else. Yeah, we're going to do a few races. I hit 3,000 subs, and I suspect it's going to be by the end of this week, so. 6 p.m. open is like watching paint dry tonight, Mo. Sorry, guys. Sorry the market's not cooperating. It's very slow. Tilray holds the keys to the Clambo. I also have a good position in Tilray. And actually, since NASDAQ's very boring right now, not financial advice, like Terry says. Yeah, Tilray up 20% today. Remember this old pot stock, guys? It went up to 143, I believe, or something like that. 148. And then it came crashing down. It's actually had a bit of a jump lately. So I took Terry Trades 100 advice and I bought a bunch of Tilray. So it's her fault. No, it's not anyone's financial advice. Do some market manipulation. I wish I had the capital to just buy, huh? Buy about 100 contracts right now. NQ. Send it higher. Corey, what is up? You held it forever. I know design. Now it's going up. I'm actually up. I'm currently up. I'll tell you. 37% in Tilray right now. You do, Eric? Yeah, nice. Mo, tomorrow, no, Wednesday is NVIDIA earnings. Wednesday after market close. I'm planning on doing getting on earlier on Wednesday for NVIDIA news. I'm sure there'll be other streamers on too, but yes, Terry, I told people that the 150K Pro accounts were around 300 something bucks because you had purchased one today and you let me know. Using code PINE. Yeah, you got it to 50% goal, which was 4,500 bucks. Nice work. I believe she caught the short. She basically just rode the short all the way down. She caught the top. Oh, nice design. You own some NVIDIA? I own some NVIDIA too. I am an official NVIDIA holder. Not much. Yeah, she kept saying she had diamond hands. As I was long. She was fading me. Wow, I keep having Tradeovate reset. Someone said that Tradeovate was kind of lagging today. And my Tradeovate keeps resetting. Full port evals? Yes. Well, I do. SNDL during the GME days were wild. Yeah. It's kind of like what I'm hoping for with the Tilray. I'm hoping for it to catch on. You never know. It's one of those stocks where it's like if you invest and you're willing to lose that money if it goes to zero, but all right, market right at 512. It really, it's just super slow. We take a look at gold again. Gold's looking like it's trying to pump up now. Right at the VWAP. Anyone in a position right now? Short 3, 511. Good luck. Are these strictly my streaming accounts? No. These are just accounts that I don't have strictly streaming accounts. I just trade whatever I feel like, I guess, for that day. Put in an outside bar here on the 5 minute. I might try it. Even though the market's really not doing much. If we actually get a break of it. Bitcoin looking interesting. Let's take a look again. Bitcoin is pushing down tonight. I'm gonna watch this. It wasn't quite an outside bar on the MNQ though. Barycentric triangle on the NQ, Nate. It's one of those markets right now, Nate, where it's just like I feel like I'm doing the same thing as you. I'm like trying to look for a trade here. I'm like, all right, you know, even though I probably should just sit on my hands, you know. But yeah, it's really nothing coming to me right at the moment. But yeah, we do have a bit of a triangle. We have a trend line type deal going. We have an outside bar. Break of this outside bar, I wouldn't mind a short maybe, and then see if we can actually take out the lows at 4.99. But it's kind of what I'm looking at. And then my stop is just gonna go above, so it's gonna be a fairly tight stop. Might try on the minis. It's a decent enough stop. It could just sweep and then push right back up. 25. Oh, what's going on? Oh, here we go. Looking for a short below 1025. Oh, how do I handle trailing on a TPT Pro? Oh, sorry. So what I do RTT trades is I generally, so what I had been doing is I was trading pretty heavily. I actually go in a fair amount of contracts. Like I usually trade minis. I usually go 1 to 3 minis on a pro. And what I do is I trail it. So as soon as it breaks, so say I take the first inside bar break, like today. Usually there's a lot of momentum on a trade like that. So I'll take the break, and as soon as it like gets past 10 points or so on momentum, then I look to start moving my stop. And so basically I don't move it until I at least get 10 points, and then I'll start moving it. And then it's a lot on feel. Like if it's really moving with momentum, sometimes I don't even trail it that tight. I'll end up adding to my winning trade like really aggressively as I'm moving my stop. So I usually can get over the buffer on one trade sometimes on that first inside bar, and that's kind of what I've been doing. Very dangerous, very risky, but yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing to get those day one payouts. That's what I did on trade day too. Trade day, guys, has those end of day accounts, which is the ones I'm working on right here. These are end of day accounts. So once you go pro, or get your funded accounts, they're not pros, but once you get funded accounts, they stay end of day trailing drawdown, which is really nice for day one payouts. If you have a good day, you can push your winning day. All right, got an inside bar here, but boy, I do not love it. Taking that order off. I'm gonna take it for the stream, just because it, you know, for the stream. But the market is very slow. Please do not follow my trades. If we break the high there, 1425, I'll take it. If we break the low, 1125, I'll take it. For the stream, it's gonna be a really tight stop too, so I don't really mind it, taking the shot. And if it moves more than 5 points in my favor, I'm gonna look to trail the stop possibly, or even take profit. I'm not gonna look for a lot, especially on the long side. I don't know, I'm really feeling the short side right now. That's just a feeling, but I could completely wrong. Trade day RTT trades. Yeah, trade day. Yep. That's what I'm working on here. Trade day. Tradeify doesn't have daily payouts. All right, we are short. Let's see if we just sweep liquidity and pop back up. Did you hear that ICT talk? Liquidity? Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can actually test the lows. That'd be nice. Now solo trades. I think just the market's just very slow. Market's very slow. Chat's a little slow because of it. Right. Terry trades 100 with a 10 gifted. Let's go. Congratulations to the gifted members. You guys are gonna have a chance to win an account when it comes to I'm gonna do a members only giveaway when we hit 3,000 subs. So thank you so much, Terry Trades 100. If you guys haven't followed Terry Trades 100 on YouTube, give her a follow. Let's see if we can get her up to 1,000 subs. You must be almost there. 810 subs. There's Terry Trades 100's link in the chat. If you haven't given her a follow yet, give her a follow. She is a trader, an awesome trader, and also the host of My Funded Futures TV, and also will be a guest on the BDH coming up soon to face off against another trader. I don't remember the other trader's name. Not important because Terry Trades 100 is going to win anyway. So. Let's go, RW. Might be competing against him. Oh, that'll be interesting. Yeah, Pegasus, yeah. Patrick Whelan's thing. Eagle Eyes, it is terribly slow, guys. We're in a short here. Very tight stop. Be sure to wear socks. PW strikes me as a foot kind of guy. Nate, yeah. Looks like we're gonna get stopped out on this. Yeah. Down 89 bucks. Any consistency on funded? No, RTT trades. Make sure you use code PINE with a capital P too. PINE with a capital P. For the discount code, you have to punch it in manually, and I'll get some credit. But yeah, no consistency once funded. So RTT trades. If you guys, I actually put out a video this week, last week there, RTT, about my day one trade day payout that I got last week for 500 bucks. So yeah, no consistency. So yeah, you can really push that winning. You have the market conditions are good. You can really push it. And for anyone else, that 40% off, no activation for trade day will end at the end of this month. So, but yeah, pretty much the same thing as Take Profit Trader. You just got to trade those evals for 7 days, which kind of suck, but. All right, Eric, you better answer. The consistency for trade day evals is 30%. 30%. So, yeah. I've been just trying to make like $400 or $500 a day on trade day evals, and it's been okay. That's how I passed last time. They say you can't flip those accounts too, but I know for a fact that I myself did flip for 2 days and passed those trade days. And so did someone else I know, but not financial advice. They say you're not supposed to flip the accounts for the evals, but profit split is it's 80-20, I believe, if I remember right. You also can RTT, you also can withdraw into the buffer too, which is a little bit different than Take Profit Trader. So once you get over the 2,000, say you got a 50K and you're over the 2,000, you can actually withdraw into the buffer, but they do take 50% of it. But you can actually do it. But yeah, I believe it's 80%. I made a quick video on trade day. It's not my best work, but it's okay. There's a little video there. I just put it in the chat. It's the trade day payout process. If you want to check that out. I'm actually, this is trade day right here. This is I use Trade of 8. Chris B, you flipped 2 days of trade day too? Yeah. They say they don't want you to, but anyone mess with funded next? I have not yet, Top Dog, but I did get some funding ticks that I'm working on. Actually, these are the funding ticks that I'm working on right here. And then I think after, if I can get some payouts with these guys, I think I'm gonna go and check out the funding next as well. So, but yeah, a lot of people like funding next too. But these new firms, guys, I still get a little cautious. I don't like to invest a whole lot, just in case. But you know, trade day's been around for a long time. They've been around since, I believe, like 2021. So they've been around a while. Everyone thinks they're new, but they're not. All right, the market is guess what, guys, is doing nothing. What's a good strategy to pass a TPT 25k eval to lot? Yeah, Cody, I mean, you kind of know, I kind of full pour it a little bit on my evals during New York. So yeah, I'm going in 2-3 contracts, and I'm just looking for the $1,500 with the NQ. Just wait for news and full pour, Peter. Yeah, I don't really do it during news so much anymore because the platforms freeze, but I used to do that a lot. I'll still do it with like a cheap eval, like $15 eval from Buellanox or something. But yeah, with the news days, these platforms, they freeze up. So if you trade NQ, there's plenty of volatility around the open that you can generally get an account passed or 50% around the open. Looking for like an ORB play or the first inside bar or something like that. But yeah. NVIDIA earnings, yeah, that'll be one solo trades that you say don't YOLO on NVIDIA earnings. But yeah, you definitely, if you have accounts that you can trade after 4 o'clock, there should be some volatility. I will stream that night. I've already decided I'm deciding right now I'm gonna get on earlier Wednesday. Now we're breaking down. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. Could have went and got in off the outside bar break and put the stop above the outside bar. Obviously in hindsight now, but finally getting a little bit of movement, trying to break down. I'm short. Basically, what my thinking is off this outside bar. We actually never broke below it, but now we're starting to break below it. I don't know. I'm giving it a shot. Stops at the high, risking another $100. Can you trade take profit trade at evals between 4 and 5 p.m. Eastern time, Team Massive? Yes. Yeah, but you don't, I tell you guys, if you don't take profit trader, guys, you do not want to cut it close to 5 p.m. Eastern time. You want to make sure all your positions are closed because they will they will breach your account. So Wesley, what is up? What is going on? Thank you. Yeah, smash the like button. Check out Wesley. He has a YouTube channel. He comes on just after me. You guys catch me hanging out there sometimes. I was there hanging out way too late last night with Wesley, Emerald Gate. Coach Fred's in the house. What's the payout on a 50K core? $1,000. So 800 total after the profit split. Have I got a... Oh yeah, I got 2 last week. I got 2 core account payouts last week. I got paid out in 2 minutes. I'll show you. Here's my payouts with my funded futures. I went through a little dry spell with them, but yeah, as you can see right here, it actually took 10 seconds for the payout to get sent to my Rise account. 10 seconds. So $1,000 and you get $800, so 80% profit share. Yeah, super fast with my funded futures, guys. All right, let's go back to my position here. So stops at the high. It seems like a mile away, but it's actually not that far. So we'll see. Streams go late, yeah. Sometimes they do, yeah. It was $1,000, Peter. Yep. The old starter accounts used to be $1,200, but they changed it, so yeah, Tom, we'll be here for NVIDIA earnings. Yep, we'll be here. We'll start a little earlier on Wednesday if you guys want to check it out. Maybe I'll be at 3K subs by then, and we'll do some massive giveaways. I got some accounts that want to give away, so we're gonna do at least one members only giveaway. So a good chance to win one of those. Why am I not showing up in the live feed, investors? I don't know. I'm blacklisted. Do I like Apex? I do. I like Apex. They're not my favorite right now, but I do like Apex. I still trade with Apex. I've gotten a few payouts this year with Apex. My very first payout was with Apex. But yeah. I think Apex has some work to do. The thing about Apex is that I like the cheap evals. I like being able to over leverage and pass them very quickly when they're running 90% off. Is it the cheapest all-in accounts? Nope, it's not. But that's what I kind of like it for. I like it for multiple accounts. So, you know, when you're talking over 5 accounts, copy trading, that's kind of where I like Apex. If you put Apex versus Buellanox, for me, I'm going to pick Buellanox. And to me, those are the two props that are most similar. Straight to funded accounts. I think straight to funded accounts are good for people that are already profitable traders. If you're not a profitable trader and you think that you're gonna just skip the eval and go straight to funded and get to a payout, it's probably not gonna happen. But that being said, I do have a straight to funded Tradeify account, so do a Tradeify giveaway. RTT trades, I just did. I did a few last week. I did gave away 3 Tradeify accounts. I currently have no more, so I gotta wait a little bit longer. You know, I gotta wait a little bit longer before I ask again. Those aren't gonna get 7K. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly, Tyler. Like, so if you're gonna copy trade multiple accounts, like Apex is for you. Like, I 100% agree with Tyler. Like, I haven't blacklisted them or anything like that. I think that they're still a good firm. I think they're believe it or not, they're probably one of the largest firms still. I just think they have some work to do. I would like to see a little bit of improvements, a little more transparency with the rules and stuff. But with that being said, you know, all these prop firms have rules that are in there somewhere that could deny you a payout. Straight to payout, skip the trading, yeah. You like take profit trader? Yeah, they're my favorite. Give away some lobster, fresh Maine lobster, forget about it. We get to 10,000 subs. We'll have to do a lobster feed somewhere. We'll have to do a lobster feed. I'll have to do it like someplace like Florida or Vegas or something. I don't think people want to travel up to Maine. New York or Boston. Hook me up with one of any firm, yeah. I don't really have any accounts to give away right now, but I will soon. I'm very close to getting some accounts from Take Profit Trader. Guys, keep using my code. I get bonuses. That's the way it works. I get bonuses with accounts. I can give away accounts. They start with 50K accounts. I've already given those away. And then I'm almost to the 150K accounts. They'll give me 3 of those to give away. And I'm really close. So I don't know exactly how many sales. Maybe like I don't know. For me, it shouldn't be a guessing game. Rules should be cut and dry. With that being said, trade the process used to try. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like Wesley. That's exactly why I like Top Step. You know, I like Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures. Like I just don't get when I submit a payout. I know I'm gonna get paid. I don't have to breathe and relax 4 days. You know. Fine, heard all you guys meeting in Vegas with 0 Day J. DJs, have fun. I don't know. Is he finally doing that? He said he when he got to 10,000 subs, he was gonna do a DGen Con. I got 12K out of a Tradeify straight to fun and blew it last week. Oh, Tensor. I mean, at least you got 12K out of it though, so it didn't really owe you anything. NQ versus MNQ. I prefer. I mean, I trade a lot of NQ, but like I was saying earlier, is that, you know, I want to size down a little bit, so. But yeah, if you're trading with Apex, make sure you just, you know, you have your stops in place and your risk to reward, and just trade it. Just trade how you trade. But just have proper risk management and you'll be fine, and just keep trading. You can't, if you start trading Apex funded accounts like a DGen, adding to losing trades and going full size and all that kind of stuff and getting in the drawdown, you're gonna get denied. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. But yeah, if you just trade a systematic approach, stay patient, keep your risk to reward good, and don't over leverage, and you'll get paid. But yeah, I'll be fully honest. It's like Apex, as far as affiliates go, have gone way down. It's probably my least affiliate right now. And I don't know. Hey, Sire. My day was pretty good. Mixed, but it was good. No, a soft breach just means that you're done for the day, Haresh. It doesn't mean you blew the account or anything. It's just a soft breach. So it means it closed you out for the day. You have to wait until the next day to trade. Hard breach means that you blew the account. Yeah, Jack. Well, you know, Jack Boom. A lot of people think that, you know, and that's the thing. They kind of put a stain on themselves. But like Tyler said, you know, Tyler's gotten massive payouts from Apex, and you'll see if you can copy trade multiple accounts and build those up, you can get massive payouts. But you have to be really patient, size down, and just grind those accounts. You know, you can't like go in. Well, you could, but do a take profit trader thing and go in with 5 minis and off the open and get a day one payout. You know, you're probably going to go into some drawdown and get denied. Listen, Durrell needs the SS trailing drawdown afloat. Fuel isn't cheap. That's right. Yes. Soft. I have not tried Lucid VDub, but I've heard good things about Lucid. I haven't tried them yet. So we're still short here. I don't mind it. Gold moving finally. Oh yeah, gold. Gold's moving. Looking for the lows here. Trading cash account now, Tensor? Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's the goal, right? Is there a prop firm that allows you to trade gold? Yeah, John, most of them do. Yeah, most of them you can trade gold. I just choose not to because I get smoked. But Tyler, yeah, Tyler trades gold a lot with Apex. But yeah, most all the props you can trade gold. There's a few of the prop firms don't allow Bitcoin, micro Bitcoin. I know that, but most of all of them allow you to trade gold. Here we go. Does anyone use MyFunded Futures on Quantower? I used to, sire. Yeah, I used to. Last year I was using exclusively Quantower. See if we can take out the lows here, $4.99. Have you checked out Halcyon Ultra accounts? No, I'd never heard of them. Profast guy. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with funding ticks right now for the new prop, and then possibly funded next. Those are the ones I'm gonna gamble on right now. But if we take out the lows, Team Massive, I think I'll trail a bit. If we take out the lows, right now I'm gonna leave the stop where it is. Before it disappears, thank you so much, Terry Trades 100, for the 10 gifted memberships. So awesome. Forgot I was looking at the NQ chart. You with Halcyon? Nice. Good luck. Funding futures? I've never used them. Making dinner. What's for dinner tonight, Terry? How does the membership work? Oh, it's just to help support the channel. It's just, you know, you get a membership and, you know, it's like giving me a tip. every month or whatever. Definitely not necessary, but buys me a... Oh, there we go. Trailing my stop now. Alright, I'm out of that. Boy, it ran some stops on that one, didn't it? Homemade Frisco melts? That sounds good. But yeah, so... yeah, the memberships are just to help support the channel, you know. And what I do is when I have accounts, sometimes I'll do a members only giveaway. So your chances of winning are much better. And then I also sometimes I'll put out videos for the members only. They get a good head start on the videos, so I'll just do that every once in a while. But I do want to work on some more. As we get more and more members, I want to work on some more member only type stuff. You know, possibly a members only live stream sometime or things like that, just to give back to the people. But yeah, you guys just being here is enough. Smashing the like button is enough. I can't believe it. Anyone else in a trade? So we were out of that one. That was a nice little trade. That was in with the micros. But my thinking on that was basically this. We ended up putting in the same kind of pattern, really. Off that break. I went short the first time off that inside bar, and then I had to stop just above it. It was a little too tight. Ended up taking it out. We tried it. But then I got thinking, I'm like, well, this very first outside bar, I've seen this hold many times. Or not the very first outside bar, but this outside bar here. I've seen this hold where take the short below it and the stop goes above. But I figured it was a cheap enough trade where I could just hop in again. And that's what I did. So this account is not quite back to break even, but got most of it back. So let's wait for another trade. But yeah, still very slow tonight, guys. It only just breached that low. It was at 499 and kind of ran those stops real quick and popped right back up. So the low at 497.25, and this looks like it's headed right back to the VWAP. So do you intend to have YouTube as a full-time job? No, I mean, it's a lot of work, but no. I mean, I will never be the type of trader or streamer to sit here all day and stream. It's not my thing. You know, something I talk about is getting into trading and trading in general. For me, I got into it for the freedom of it. So it's like, if I'm sitting here streaming all day, then there's not much freedom, you know. But I put in a lot of time, 7 days a week when it comes to the stream. Constantly trying to think of content, making content, posting things, going on X. Like, it's kind of crazy the amount of time off camera that I put into the channel. But yeah, I'm super grateful for it. Does that mean that trading does not work? Oh, I think you're saying like as far as like, no, I mean, oh, I get what you're saying, MB. So no, day trading is my main source of income. I was a full-time trader before. I've been a full-time trader twice. I was a full-time trader before I got on YouTube. Um, but no, I mean, YouTube and affiliate money is a second source of income. I mean, that's the bottom line. Um, you know, I make money from trading. I make money from a pretty good sized stock portfolio. I have real estate. I have YouTube income. I have affiliate income. I have OnlyFans income. Oh, oop, did I slip out? I mean, no. I don't have OnlyFans income. I wish I did. That'd be nice. And just as I said, I got OnlyFans income. Stock Tiger comes in the chat. Imagine that. Stock Tiger. Stock Tiger is my only OnlyFan. What is up, Stock Tiger? Good to see you, man. What is good, my friend? Good to see you. Market's a little slow tonight, Stock Tiger. It's a little slow. I hope it picks up for you once the Tokyo opens. Pretty small range, 23 points or so. Oh, thank you, Sports Don. I appreciate that. Would I look for a long in the 520s, maybe? It's tough for me to long into the VWAP, but we did just sweep the low. So it could possibly push up and just create this range. Let me draw a box here in honor of Brian Stonk here. Draw a box. So there's your range. It's about a 20-point range. So we could just push right back up. I see us pushing back into the VWAP right now and possibly chopping until Tokyo Open at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's kind of what I'm, if I had to guess, but I don't really know. Yeah, Buellnox are intraday trailing. Yes, Tensor. Yes, they are. Sell a course? I know, Max. That's what I need to do. Sell a course. No, you won't see me selling a course. First of all, I don't portray myself as some know-it-all, like superstar trader. Like, I don't. I'm just trying to figure it out like you guys. I struggle every day. I have good days, I have bad days. But yeah, I'm just trying to get better like everyone else. But yeah, that is a good way. So like I said earlier, guys, you guys can get Stock Tiger's course. It's called the Order Filled. The Order Filled trading course. Oh, he's got minions out here. Max. I mean, Coop. Coop, you get in the moose. Oh. They are 1 day past Tensor. Yep. The daily lows below, yeah. On the weekly, Trucker Scott, good point. But yeah, no, anyways, just be wary, like, people that sell courses and stuff that never show losses. Just, if you guys see that stuff on X or YouTube and they sell in a course and or a fancy indicator and they never show losses, like, just be careful. This is just for the new traders, you know. A lot of the OGs know, but if a course helps you, then so be it. But a lot of that information's free on YouTube. Go to the moose pile on my birthday. What's the activation fee? 148 max. Yeah, not the way I look at it, it's like a cheap straight to funded. That's kind of how I look at it. If you can smash or pass that eval one shot, it's a cheap straight to funded. That's kind of how we look at Buell Knox accounts. But all in, guys, I mean, the best deals right now, funding ticks, $50 for all in. Trade day, not a bad deal. If you want intraday trailing, it's $59 all in for intraday trailing for trade day. The My Funded Future core counts are around $72, I think. These are all in costs. Take profit traders still around $100, a little more than $100. All in costs. Get paid on day one. 50% consistency on the eval. So eval is better for trade day. Take profit trader. Sorry. In my opinion, that's why I like take profit trader a little better than trade day. But nothing wrong with trade day either. Well, it still looks like it wants to push lows. So trade day here. These are the intraday accounts. $59.40 for all-in cost. Now that's intraday trailing. The end of day account is $99 all in. The static account. So this is static drawdown. So if you guys hate trailing drawdown, they do have a static account, but keep in mind that they do not give you a whole lot of room to start with. So, but it is a static account. The way I look at the static accounts, if you have one good solid day to start, then you can, you know, the drawdown doesn't trail. So you kind of like build up your drawdown on day one. That's kind of how I look at it. I was trying one of these accounts, but then I've just been sticking with the end of day accounts, 50Ks. So still 40% off till the end of the month if you use code PINE with a capital P. So those are the better deals for the all-in cost accounts. Reset fee is $4.49. Holy cow. JC trades you long. Good luck. Right off the range. Yeah, daily payouts. Yeah, Coop. Same as Take Profit Trader. So $52,000 account or $50,000 account. You get it over $2,000. You can take a daily payout once you're funded. and it's 80-20, I believe, profit split. Anything over 2,000. But if you want to withdraw into the buffer with trade day, it's a 50-50 split. But you can actually do it, so which is kind of cool. A lot of phonies out there. Pine keeps it real. Oh, I appreciate that, Cody. Yeah, Cody. I know a few other ones that have been busted as far as trading straight paper accounts, but you know. Wow, I'll keep that to myself. Hey, Coach HID, what is up? Yeah, today is going well. Tonight, a little slow. Markets are slow. I can't do anything about that, but we are breaking that range now, down below 23,500. Do we take out the low? Yeah, that is another good point, Coop. Thank you for mentioning that. Trade Day also has Project X. So if you guys are into Project X, I know a lot of you are big fans of it. Trade Day has Project X. Yeah, trailing drawdown one lot. That's lame. Yeah, Cody, for sure. Like, it's tough. I think if you catch a good runner on day one, you're gonna sit pretty. But besides that, I like the end of day accounts. Oh, I was saying Trade Day has Project X. If you guys like using Project X. Who has the most lenient rules for a beginner to pass their first eval? Most lenient rules? Well, Buellanox, you can trade however you want. You can trade with 7 contracts, and they don't care how you pass It's Mo, bro. I mean, they really don't. I've known people, wink wink, to go long and short on 2 Buellanox accounts around the open and pass one, smash one. They don't really care. But with that being said, you know, don't do that. But as far as getting a payout, guys, I think one of the easier ones, as far as the ones that I'm trading, now I know like Funded Next is 3 days or something. I don't know anything about them though yet. As far as getting a payout, I think one of the easier prop firms is My Funded Futures with the 5 days of $100 or more to qualify. I think that's one of the easier ones to get to a payout for a beginner trader. You gotta love a little bit of added slippage, yeah. FN has a 40% consist true, but no day requirements. Yeah. But they must have to get over. What's the buffer? Would you have to get over a buffer on a fit? What's a buffer on a 50K with FN? No buffer. Or what's the minimum payout? What's the minimum and maximum payout on 50K? And thank you for answering these questions. You can only go 100, 200 and get a payout? Well, that's pretty easy. I'm debating between trade day and take profit trade now, 50K end of day. So I still like take profit trader. They're my favorite because of the eval. Trading the eval for 7 days, even though it's not a big deal, and trying to stay under 30% for a full degen like myself, it's like you gotta kind of fully trade it, but you have to trade it correctly, I guess is what I'm saying. But take profit trader, 50% consistency. You know, with a 50K account, I make 1,500 on day 1, 1,500 on day 2, and then just flip for 3 days. It's not that bad. Yeah, Jack Boom, for sure, yeah. I was just saying that Buellnox, as far as leniency goes, I mean, pretty much anything goes with their evals. You can full port, like I said, send one short, send one long. You're not supposed to, but they want that activation money. Tech T, I have no accounts to give away tonight. Sorry. But yeah, we will probably do one by the end of the week. We hit 3,000 subs. We will do another giveaway. Guys, smash that like button for me if you don't mind. Sorry the markets are so slow. We did 2 trades tonight. We essentially break even. Unfortunately, the first trade did not work out. Yeah, that makes sense, Tech T. Yeah. Yeah, Tor. So, yeah, trade day does too. But I'm for the intraday accounts. But I am working on the end of day accounts with trade day. So. But yeah, Coop. So trade day, end of day accounts for 99 bucks. Pretty good deal. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on trade day. So if you guys are interested, trade day, Pine with a capital P. Wow, we actually broke the lows here, below 23,500 and pushing lower. So, all the range traders trying to buy the bottom, taking some heat right now. Possibly looking at yesterday's low down here at 444s. So when you guys sign up for trade day, the discount fee right here, you have to erase it and then put in Pine to get the discount. If you do it with their, they actually keep their own discount code in there. If you use the default code, it's probably a guaranteed failure rate. I don't know. That's what I've heard. It's guaranteed failure rate, so. But I appreciate the support, guys. Sorry the market was just so kind of lame tonight. Yeah, we are pushing lower for sure. Trade Day does not have SL, SP on Quant Tower. Project X, they're coming with Rhythmic in December. Oh, interesting, Tech T. I did not know that. Cool. I experienced it full on failure. Yeah. Coach Fred, yeah. I love Chuck Roast. Yeah, the first time I traded with Trade Day was in 2023. So yeah, they weren't really trying to push themselves like they are now. We got an email for affiliates from Trade Day last month saying that they had a record month. So yeah, pretty awesome for them. And so they were like thanking us. They were like, you know, they're thanking the affiliates for bringing awareness to them and things like that, which I like, as opposed to some of the other prop firms that, you know, they don't appreciate us answering questions for hours and all that other stuff that we do, make content and, you know. So we are pushing lower here. 591s now. Feels bearish. Feels like we're getting continuation from that afternoon dump. It's Walk to You. What is up? Make sure I keep the credit card info up. Yeah. That is true, Coach Red. I didn't actually think of that, but yeah, that is good. That is true. They did go to 5 accounts. Okay, long gold. Good luck. Take a look at gold here. Gold does act like it wants to push up, possibly back up to the VWAP. What's the name of my deal? My name, Pine Tree Trader. So yeah, I'm from the state of Maine, and I call the state of Maine Pine Tree State. So I don't know. One day I was just like, I was starting my channel and I was just like, how am I gonna incorporate like where I'm from, like things like that, you know? And I don't know, it just came up Pine Tree. I don't honestly remember, but yeah, Pine Tree State. So just Pine Tree Trader. I live in the woods too, so it's just like, just made sense. I'm kind of a woodsman. Ever go to Belfast? Yeah. Sure. Not too often, but I've camped in Searsport. I was thinking, it's like, I know I've camped somewhere on the ocean up there, off the bay, and I was up by Searsport, which is up next to Belfast. Can we trade MGC gold on Take Profit Trader? Yeah, Paul. Yeah, I believe you can. Ask Chad if I can get a reset from you as birthday gift. Happy birthday, by the way. But yeah, I wish. I don't have any resets, man. And if I was giving out resets to everyone that had a birthday, I'd go broke myself. No, y'all good, Paul. Feel free to ask any questions, guys, especially when the market is just kind of lame. I love questions. It helps the stream go by very fast. I'm an open book. Your birthday's tomorrow. Exactly. Pump a dump for Asia session. God, we have this gap up here, this untested or inefficiency or whatever the ICT guys call it, or single print or whatever. Yeah, up here in the 5 minute that we kind of left open. So it'll be interesting if we at least push up into that area, but it feels very heavy. Feels very heavy. We can ask the Magic 8 Ball. We haven't asked the Magic 8 Ball in a while. Will the market pump for Tokyo? I don't know how to spell Tokyo. Tokyo. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't put pump. I just put market pump. There we go. Shake it again. Better not tell you now. See, the market, see, the Magic 8 Ball don't even know. Let's shake it again. Yes. Full port. Full port long. Yeah, we do have a gap down below too. Yeah, we sure do. And we have we have the massive one down here. Massive gap. Full porting in 10 minutes, that's right. If it's being left open, it means it's being respected as bearish. Yes. Tommy Stock, it could, for sure. How high do I think the market is going to, before it has a massive sell-off? Well, like a lot of people were saying earlier, you know, you got to look at the VIX. The VIX is at $14 right now. It's pretty low. I think it could be gearing up. But, you know, NVIDIA earnings or something. If NVIDIA comes out with very poor earnings, you could see a dump. But yeah, you're gonna have to wait for a catalyst of some sort, because then they'll blame the market, blame something on a dumping. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to make predictions. Comes to that stuff. I mean, we could have already put in the all-time high, but ES was so close putting in a new high on Friday, and it didn't. Oh no, Coach Fred, you've gone to the dark side. You're trading gold? I don't know if you trade gold normally, but it's because the Nasdaq's boring tonight. I'll take away this box. Sorry, Brian. Take away the box. $30 seconds to see what the market does here. I'm not expecting too much. I think London open, you're gonna see some movement. With London, the put in an inside bar here. Actually, might look for a little scalp. I'm gonna take a little long here, just maybe a little scalp, just to try. Magic 8 Ball said so. I think you'll see some movement when it comes to London. Maybe Tokyo too, but I believe London was a bank holiday today, wasn't it? Or something like that. Yeah. So expect quite a bit of movement come London. I'm in a long here. 498 off the inside bar. See if we can look for a little scalp. Get back into the green. Alright, up 39 bucks. Trailed the stop there. Might reject off that VWAP. I'm gonna end it on that, guys. Thank you so much. Market's a little bit lame. I'm gonna take a little break from trading tonight. I'm not gonna be trading all night like I was last night, so we'll do it again tomorrow night. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and 33% off my funded futures on the 100k and the 150k accounts. So that is I believe that's the scale and the pro accounts, guys. So actually not a bad deal on the pro accounts. Use code PINE for that, and then yeah, all the other props, guys, use code PINE. I appreciate the support, and keeps me wanting to stream every night when you guys do that. And so yeah, no giveaway tonight, but I am planning on doing some giveaways later this week. We hit 3,000 subs, so subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, and we'll do it again tomorrow night, same time. And mark it on your calendar. We will do an early stream Wednesday. I'll definitely get on earlier Wednesday. So for the NVIDIA earnings. So let's see if we can smash or pass an account or something, degen style, for NVIDIA. That'll be Wednesday night. But Tuesday night, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Take it easy. Respect your stop losses. I will do the same. Daily loss limits tomorrow. That is going to be my goal. Daily loss limits. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you, Omnius. I appreciate it. Yeah. Good stream, even though the market was a little lame. Whoa, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We're getting some news. Uh-oh. North Korea almost has nuclear ICBM that could reach us. Uh-oh. Hold on. Ethan got 400 points. Good. Nice. Wow. Just as I said, I didn't want to trade. What was that? I know. See, I said I didn't want to trade Alfred, and then I, you know, went 500 contracts on the personal. Went in 500 contracts. No, that was crazy. So yeah, a headline came out. Nuclear, Korea nuclear stuff. Trump headlines coming out. Federal Reserve Powell on truth. So headlines coming out. Wow. Well, we ran yesterday's low there. Went down to 410. Getting into my box, guys. So it was all about the box. So I had this box drawn out. Got into this box. But yeah, pushing up, back up to the VWAP here. On the 5 minutes. I'm refreshing the VWAP here. Whew. I'm gonna stay on a little bit, see if I can trade this account here. Nothing like good box, that's right. Wow, that was a 100-point candle almost. Scaling in short here, stops at 505. This is a little dangerous, guys, but I'm gonna trade smaller. I'm gonna do a little degen style here. Rejected off that VWAP here. Please do not follow my trades, guys. Risking 150 on this trade now. Go look at gold. Yeah, I will in just a minute. There we go. Getting a little bit of the flush now. Trailing a stop here. Alright, I'm out fully on that. Up 84 now on this account. It's getting a little whippy. I'll check out gold. Gold's probably really moving right now. Gold's trying to push up. Gonna put in an inside bar here. But an inside bar doji here. Feels like we could actually push back down. Pawn, I feel like it was headlines. I do feel like it was a headline. We have Trump on True Social putting out headlines. And then this one right here with the North Korea almost has nuclear ICBM that could reach the US or reach us. Let's click. I don't know if I can click on it or not. I think that was the start of it. And also removes Federal Reserve Cook from the position. I feel like it's headline related, but it could be. Maybe Asia Open. Possibly. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's the Federal Reserve thing? Yeah. But boy, it happens quick, don't it? Those algos. You think it was the Trump removes Cook? Yeah. That was kind of wild, wasn't it? Mortgage fraud. Asia can be manipulating the market with the... Yeah, let's check out, is there anything crazy going on in the heat map? Check out the heat map here. Nothing, no crazy orders going on right now. There was... But yeah, I've definitely seen some orders flying around now, but nothing huge. Big inside bar. Yeah, big outside and inside bar. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, big stop run. So now you think we're gonna rip higher, possibly? Who knows? Still under the VWAP here, but big stop run. Went right down to 410s. I can tell you what, I hate those big whole number, equal whole numbers there. 410s. I always feel like that's gonna get run at some point. It was definitely probably a stop run though, Willie C. It's not that much of a stretch. But yeah, definitely on a headline. That was an account wiper. So if you guys didn't have proper stop, sorry. Did anyone get caught in that? Don't feel bad. I'm 100% someone that will go in on an eval and not have a stop. So for those of you that were short, congratulations. For those of you that got long, I'm sure you got smoked. Sorry. Probably if you were on a prop account, you probably got taken out. $382. Yeah, Mo. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't use fibs, but just the 50% marks. So technically, I kind of use fibs. Let's go, Eric. See? That's like, so perfect example, Eric. And it's why you walk away when you're red, or when you're not feeling it and you hit your stop. So Eric lost $900 today, but he's already he made $1,000 back today. So you're up $100, you know, in 2 days. So that's why it's important to walk away red, you know. I need to practice what I preach, for sure. So now we are just chopping right here at the 480s. But yeah, it's nice to get a little bit of movement though, finally. Smash the like button for the headline news. Finally getting the mark. Look at these candles for the globeex. Just horrendous. Shameless new highs upcoming. Well, for my personal portfolio, I wouldn't mind design, but yeah, I would. Who knows, right? We needed some sort of a sweep, but boy, we still got that giant gap down here, right? So we didn't quite put in 50% of that open for the Friday. That Friday massive candle. Oh, actually, we might have. Let's flip this out. I don't have the. So we almost came within 50% of that, that massive candle, that 5-minute candle from Friday. The gap almost came within exactly 50% and then bounced. Now it seems like we're pushing up higher here. I'm gonna take a long. See, I'm at the micros, guys. These candles are big. I'm long. Please do not follow my trades. I am not Brian Stonk. I'm an idiot that lives in Maine, up in the woods. Little scalp, up 136. Oh, nice. Yeah, wow. One lot on gold. Gold's really moving, huh? Oh boy, Fred. I hope you're still not short those gold contracts. Ouch. Wow. Yeah, nice, Ethan. Congratulations. Yeah, Eric, see, yeah, nice trading though. Shut it down. Made back what you got lost yesterday, so congratulations. What is going on, Zaid? What is up, my friend? Only got 600 from that move? Only 600. Nice. Yeah, I was just looking at gold. Gold's really pumping right now. Gold is still mooning right at the moment. Nasdaq kind of just hanging out at that 23,500. Right back to the VWAP. After this, what was it exactly? It was a kind of like a 93-point drop, and then put in a hammer and it's getting bought right back up. So it's kind of an interesting spot to go in again on a long. Do I go to the well one more time? I'm gonna go to the well one more time here. I'm gonna go in smaller. And it's 48. Actually gonna put a pretty wide stop here. Big rejection there off 510. Yeah, I'm down to the micros, guys, right now. This market's a little scary with these. Bow. Yeah, there was some news, for sure. There was definitely some news. Taking another stab long here off these inside bar breaks. Broke to the outside of this. Broke the outside bar in both inside bars to the long side. Came down and swept. We almost swept 50% of that Friday's giant 5-minute candle, opening drive candle. So this is kind of what I'm basing off from. So I'm kind of bullish at the moment, but we'll see. I don't know. Also, gold is continuing to pump higher, which usually sends the Nasdaq lower, which would counter what I'm trying to do. But Doing a little DCA action. Very wide stop. Very wide. All right, Ethan, take it easy, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, it was some Fed news from Trump. Bow bow. Yeah, sometimes Crypto King. Sometimes it's still pretty dead, but yeah, that was a pretty good move though. That was definitely a headline. But yeah, you're not wrong. Kind of breaking the trend down to the downside now. That was a pretty big rejection off 510. Don't do me dirty. Gold still pushing up. Gold went to 3,426.7. Watching the gold here. Still in the NASDAQ, and it's not looking good now. NASDAQ looking like it wants to roll back over. I kind of feel like I got trapped here, but we'll keep the stop there at 449 with the micros. And long gold, 2. Come on, gold. Don't do me dirty. I think NASDAQ is. NASDAQ's doing me dirty. I feel like I'm gonna get stopped out on NASDAQ. Coach Fred, bit of a improper risk management. Yeah. I'm long gold, short NASDAQ. See if our gold can make a new high here, 426. Back to all-time highs, investors. That'd be nice. Maybe gold too. Tried to hop in kind of on that wick test on the 5-minute chart on the gold, but. There we go, gold. Push it. All right, close gold. Closing gold. I was long gold on the Belanox funded accounts too. Up 333. One mini. 333 on that account. This account, for some reason, the leader only up 190. I don't know what happened. I was copy trading those. Still long on the NASDAQ. Stop at 49. Oof. Yeah, that's it. All right, guys, that's it for me. Right back to even. All right, well, at least I'm up. Nice start on the Belanox accounts, the funded accounts. Those are nice. These evals are right back to even, so we'll see. Okay, smash the like button. So yeah, so I'll call it there, guys. Please use code PINE for all your prop firm needs. Yeah, the SlipX, yeah, it got me or something. I don't know what the heck happened. Kind of weird. Trade safe, guys. This is, you know, can be scary stuff. So just make sure you have proper stops in place. Not financial advice, but have your stops in just in case you get a headline, and we'll see. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm starving. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. Yeah, that was the headline, Cosmos. Yep, Trump fires Fed Governor Cook. Yeah, that was the headline. Cool, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Thanks, Coach Fred.